And we have a chief guest who's Padma Shri, and who's nothing but our Sri Y.S. Rajan sir. Y.S. Rajan sir is an Indian professor and he's a scientist and also an administrator. He is an honorary distinguished professor in our Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO. He has made a major contributions in various aspects of management of science, technology, and innovation. In 2012, he was awarded Padma Shri for his contribution in science and engineering. He is one of the well-known scientists who has closely worked with Dr. Abdul Kalam as our former president, and also very closely associated for making this Vision 2020 document, Pura, and so many things. I think we are very proud that Y.S. Rajan sir has agreed to be a chief guest for this webinar. I think it's the initiation. Hope I think we are going to have a very much informative sessions across the nations, and definitely it's going to be an ignition sessions, we can say. So may I hand over the session to our Padma Shri Y.S. Rajan sir to take up and preside over the function. Sir, please.
Thank you, Gokul. Thank you, all the fellow panelists. Thank you, Sheikh, and also many others who are listening. An unfortunate thing of this type of virtual system is you can't see them. I would like to see them, but anyway, you have to make do with that. And one thing, as Sheikh just hinted at, that it's about, I miss going to be 5 years. It's almost very close to 5 years since Dr. Kalam left us. Since time is limited, I will not tell a lot about the items, but I am going to divide it into 3-4 segments, let us say. First, what has been achieved, what was envisaged in the Vision 20 document, which are achieved, it is not so good, then therefore one has to identify the gaps, then more importantly, what is the way forward. So very quickly I will say, some of it what I have talked is in a TEDx talk in the Siddha Institute, because they were all great fans of Dr. Kalam. So they wanted Vision 2020, that is in Tumkur. I had to do it in 25 minutes, that was a good challenge. But what I am happy about is that all young fellows, there was no big administration or anybody, they did the whole thing. And that is there in all over India. That's a great achievement. Now, anyway, I'm going to do it fast. That everybody talks about the Vision 2020. This is the book. Actually, behind it are about 25 documents. And one of the sectors, Shodhana Pulla is there, strategic industries. I will refer it later. But what was we were fortunate is we revisited. This is October 2014. Dr. Kalam was so happy when we did it. In fact, I will tell it in Tamil because I'm very happy. Sir, mudichitom, sir, mudichitom. He said, yes, we are completed. Because he wanted to have that review, what it is. So I will not be able to give all these things. So I'm going to straight away get into what is the good news. Actually, many people like to deride almost everything done in India. Oh, this has gone wrong, that has gone wrong, that has gone wrong. Every country has gone good and bad. We have to do a lot more. But let me tell you what was envisaged in this by about 5,000 experts, etc., etc. I'm not going to tell the methodology what we did. Good news. Telecom is many, many times, 100 times or 200 times more than what we thought we could do. Because in 95, people thought, well, India doesn't require telephone, it is luxury and all this. Another one which is made India much, much more is pharma. Many of us don't realize they're able to get cheaper medicines. It's not bad medicine, world-class medicines. Many of you won't know that 70% of world's vaccine, all over the world, all the vaccines, 70% is manufactured in India. 40% by volume of medicines of USA are Indian made. Done in India, exported in India. So it doesn't world class. There are so many other things I can tell about it. But it is a great production capacity, scale-up capacity. Financial services, TV, oh God, the way cable TV, this one, now there are 300 channels. At that time, we were not even thinking about a few more channels. These are great successes of India. Along with that, so much of creative industries. Then spread and reach of roads. God, everywhere you go in India, because I traveled quite a bit, not just only planes. The, those things are so many, is very good. Not only the Golden Triangle, the village connectivity, it has made a complete change. Rural roads are very good. Under Pradhan Mantri Rural Sadak Yojana, and e-governance, leaps and bounds, much more what we thought. We said the ATM will come, etc., etc. Now, it is able to, government is able to the click of the button, go to a Jan Dhan account. So these type of things very good. Overall GDP had done well. Now currently talking about GDP around the COVID situation is not something great, but it had achieved, India had achieved around 2019 itself, the fifth largest one, what was NVSA. It may become 450. Now I don't want to speculate on this. So these are all good news. Other good news. Agriculture is very, very, very good. People don't realize. People only see the stress of the farmers, etc. That is a different reason I will tell. Milk, India has become first. Then triggered by the IT industry, the service giving IT industry, auto mass manufacturing in India. It is done quite a bit. The consumer sector, a huge one, what they call as score counting, store keeping unit, SKU. Oh, we have got so many even in a small kirana store. Then aviation, it had reached 13 million persons. It may have come down, but still it has achieved it. And importantly, even many of the foreign equity and other participants, this data I had of 19 was 2019 end or beginning of 20, venture capital, $37 billion US dollars are being put in. That is what they are expecting, that India is going to go up. And above all, everything, aspiration of Indians have gone up at every level, including old fellows. They want so many good things. Of course, young people will be. Now, I'll tell you, having these two good news, etc., there is a not so good news also there. Why am I telling it? We need to understand our gaps and then go further forward. So, this is all what it is. Many of those things, not so good news, is given in this book also. Why we lost it. Dr. Kalam was very worried about certain things, not electronics, not produced, etc., etc. Now, in GDP terms, milk consumption is not good. Still, we are not in the fifth, not the first, going down. And one of the worst thing is that manufacturing, all the telecom, which I said, TV, I said, every item, even in biotechnology, that the equipment which will be there, all the hospitals, sensors, everything, almost everything is important. That's the problem. We had identified those things. And even in strategic industries, I'm going to leave it to Dr. Pillai, I will refer it. So this is, they are the ones which are going to give very high income to our people, boys and girls, and also middle age and the old people. That will flow back into the economy. So India 2020, so totally hardware and software production in India are low. When I am saying software, we apply this. Do we have a Zoom? Do we have these things? We could have easily done it. But there is no software products of India. So these are the items which we need to think. Agriculture, what was not done, it's good it has produced, but a lot of people were 60% dependent. How to get them out and then make them around 30 is given in this book. That didn't take place. Security scenario, on certain things good, but lot of import dependence. The scale up is one of the big problems that we are facing even now. Things are there. Can you do it in millions? Can you do it in crores? We have a problem. Then another thing is the government rules, which does not allow Indian-made goods to be bought by the government officers. It says, give me 2 years of export. We were struggling in 95 fighting against it. Dr. Kalam had also written to government, etc., etc. But those things, these are the problems. Now, having said this, now how do we move forward? India is still a great country. It's got a great news because agriculture can go much more better. And I am finding some good news. these APMCs, agricultural product marketing corporation, etc. They were good once upon a time. But now, with the e-system, why not pull it out to everybody? E-NAM, which is called National Agro Marketing. These things can do a lot of good. That means you have to take away quite a bit of people out of it, out of the agriculture, direct agriculture, and go around it. And then comes straight away go around that, decentralize the economy. That is one thing we have been telling it there, but we have not done it. Pura was what Dr. Kalam said before, but now the Pura business has become somewhat a much more bigger thing has come. The road connectivity, e-connectivity, everywhere is connectivity is there. So this is the one. Fortunately, it has been transformed into a urban mission. Shyam Pradhan Mukherjee urban mission. What is urban? Rural and urban. It is beyond tier 3 towns with a cluster of villages around 50,000. I won't deal with all these things in detail. Details are available in my website also. Smart villages, etc. I can see. 2,700 clusters are there in India. 300 they have started work. Our PM started in 2016. But as is usual in India, things related to the bulky base, the bottom people, we take it easy. So they will keep doing. So that one needs to be accelerated. There it is not, don't think it in terms of only some khadi, some rural industry, some local pulp, pickle. It's all beyond that. That fortunately that one has given. You can have precision agriculture to protected agriculture to also machines, electronic, these things done. Because about 50,000 fellows will be there. It's the ideal time when people have gone back. They are great resources. When we say NRIs are great marketing channel, these guys will go and do it there. This is something which need to be done very good. Then another thing is great push for manufacturing. I used to tell it before. Just fortunately 3-4 days ago, PM has announced this self-reliance, but I am still worried about that government rule. With the self-reliance means done in India, produced in India, will not be sold unless it is a 2-year export base, whereas other countries don't do it. So if they remove those things, then it has to be manufacturing of everything. Pharma has to get the lead. They have shown that we are the greatest pharma in the world. We need to produce very good software. We need to produce sensors, advanced sensors, everything, almost everything which is there, which has been completely gone. All those things have to be done, and that will give where you can keep them, urban mission and all these what I said. 40,000 colleges are there in India, of which about 10,000 or so engineering diploma holders, etc. Their campuses are there. You used to archaic rules, 200 acres, 100 acres. Those things you use those fellows who have gone back. And there are many colleges. They can do all the. I have a great respect for IITs and all. But lot of good things are done by people from ordinary colleges also. They are there in USA, they are there everywhere. So even ISRO is a great example. And so all these things need to be there. Other than that, one more thing we have to do is the education sector has now proven to be, has been very bad. It is not skill oriented. Now, when I say skill oriented, we have to remember, don't think only in terms of IT skills. Our age 15 to 64 is called productive age. That is the economists call it. In that, we are 911 Indians, of which about 473 or 470, let us say, million are the workforce. 93% of them are learning from their father and uncle and everything, not touched by the system, in spite of the National Skill Development Foundation. Don't worry about any of them. Start doing them from the bottom onwards. 70% of our children which are getting into college, schools are out in the 8th or something. After somewhere they will say 6th, 7th, 8th, gone. They will not be useful for the modern economy. So these are very well told in this book Beyond 2020. So you need to have them, not great masters in Shakespeare's, great Ramanujams, not great C.V. Raman. They should know their skill of that particular item, whether it is a carpentry, whether it is in hairdressing, there are 23 skills. Construction sector, 80 skills. but all of them should have a computer thing. They should be able to do e-system, and including those women and some people who have opted not to be in the workforce. I said 911, 470. The others who are at home, they are not counted by economists as a workforce, but they also require the e-capability should go to everybody. Everybody should be having it, and then our smart internet penetration is low. ISRO can get in there with directly to mobile satellite to mobile. That capability exists, but they are not doing it. They should be asked, jolly well do it. So many of the IITs have to be told, orient towards India. So with this, in other words, I will quickly summarize what is to be done. Decentralized, use the urban measure. With this, having all items in it which are given there, please see the thing. It is one of the wonderfully crafted one. Second, manufacturing, not just for India, everywhere. Whoever wants it, manufacture, so that our fellows can be there. They can work there and do it. Metros, downsize them so that they can do well. I'm not against metros. They could do it, but downsize them and then make them better. Healthcare sector, thanks to the COVID, they have put beds everywhere. Around that you build. We have got some excellent private hospitals and all that, but that is not enough. Aims are not enough. They are all required, but we need to have the supply chain. Mobile diagnostic center with Dr. Kalam launched in 2002, even now it is working. Such items should be made available. Then education, total revamp. Make all of the higher education sector one thing. TIFAC core. I see Vijay Raghavan sitting around. So let him say about core relevance. Core is relevance and excellence. We always say excellent. If you are excellent, if you are not relevant to the country in which you are, or the society, to the people you are, so the relevance. Lastly, the strategic industry. I said that earlier, the Vision 2020, the strategic industry, late UR Rao and Sivaram Pillai for the people who are looking at it. Who are in strategic industry, defense, space related, atomic energy related, many of these high critical technologies and security related. I don't have to say anything much more on that. I think he will pick it up. And then I hope Vijay Raghavan will also touch up a little bit on cyber security. These are the items, but it should be made available. Think in terms of everybody, but don't say all 1.236 million will be getting this and that. It will be different gradations, and they have to do what they have and what they will contribute. India can do it, and the 2020 to 2030, especially those young people whom you are listening to now, I want to tell you, you make that the year of India. Year of India to manufacture. Some of the things which were missed, what was told in this book, you create the local manufacturer, all that were told step by step it has been given. What has not been done, you now do it, catch it up, don't stand there, go beyond. We want Elon Musk in India. We want Elon Musk. Where are we generated? We need big industries too, big fellows. What a great guy he is. We need Steve Jobs, not just somebody who did this one, that one, etc., made a billionaire. Fellows who produce products, fellows who produce great software. So these also we should aim at. And we should liberate all these elite academic institutions, make them to do for India. Don't go only by publication. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. We will hear to the eminent speakers. Another, I'll see you. Yeah. I am through. Over.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much for a wonderful session, as well as the informative what you have thrown to the youth of our country. Definitely, I think the youth are waiting for the guidance of all of you. Definitely, I think they are going to initiate what the dreams of Kalam and they hope India beyond 2020.